What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Champagne Leatherwork. I'm Ronnie Champagne, and today we're just talking. Alright, so this is going to be a short little video today. I just want to talk through my goals that I started at the beginning of the year and where I'm at with those and my headspace around things. I kind of have to do videos like this to keep myself in check and consistent, because if not, I'll fall off, I'll lose interest in things and go somewhere else. I have a crazy big issue with doing that, and I'm really trying hard not to do that this year. And I think regularly putting out these little studio talk videos will help me, and I think it'll be a big improvement for my motivation. So if you haven't seen it, the first video I put out this year, 2 months ago now, was a yearly goals for me. I had 5 goals in that, one of which we already crushed. It was to hit 100 subscribers in the year of 2024. The other 4 I'm still working on. One of which I put out another video for, and that is basically skills that I want to improve. That was skiving, stitching, and edge finishing. I've really worked on the edge finishing. I think I'm in a good spot there. The skiving and the stitching, I haven't really done too much to improve those. The skiving I haven't needed to, and the stitching I've just been focused on making videos and haven't really put too much effort into improving that, which is one of the problems of why I want to make this video. The last 2 goals are I want to release my product lineup and start selling that. And the last goal is that I want to make thematic alterations to that lineup. But the problem is I need the lineup finished before I can do that. I have a big issue with what I call failing into routine. And that is when I fall into routines, but I get so comfortable with those routines that they become repetitive motions over and over again, right? And that's why I fail into them, because once I'm comfy in those motions, once I'm comfy in those routines, I put less and less effort into them because they just become another part of life. And with the videos that I've been making, I've been kind of finding that the case for me. I found a routine that works for me, and I'm starting to get lazy with the videos, and I want to put out the highest quality stuff that I can. Obviously, putting out a video every single week is difficult. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time away from me, and it takes a lot of time away from me actually making stuff here off camera, which is another thing that I kind of want to touch on briefly. But since I've been failing into this routine for videos, like I said, I've been just kind of doing whatever I find easiest or whatever can be quickest for that week. Some weeks I put out better videos, I put out stronger videos, ones that I'm really, really passionate about. But then other weeks we have the maker videos where I just make something, and although those are beneficial for some people, they're just not my favorite thing to make in the world, and I want to make more educational content instead of just having people watch me make things. I think over time, most beginners will find that content that I can educate with or give information with is way more valuable than just me making a wallet or something. And don't get me wrong, the wallet making videos are going to be there. There's going to be a lot of them, and I don't hate making them. I just want to find a way to make them better and more valuable to the viewership that I have. I think one thing that's going to help me is that I have an all in, all out mentality. That means if I'm not completely 100% mentally dedicated to something, then I'm failing at being dedicated to that thing. I think it's okay to not think about it 24/7. And if I'm not thinking about it 24/7, then I'm allowed to still feel like I'm progressing in that thing. And the past few weeks with this, although I've been at a good spot and I've been creating things, I haven't had an all-in mentality, and that has led me to mentally feeling like I've been neglecting it, even though I really haven't at all. I just need to improve with certain things, maybe kind of shape up my routines around doing this, find a more consistent balance of what I'm doing. I also have to remind myself that it's okay to start slow and build gradually. In partnership with that all-in, all-out mentality, I have an issue with me thinking that I need to be top of the game, 100% going, 100% moving on day one when I do anything, and that is just not true. I have to build the foundation before I can build on top of that. And so one thing that I'm trying to do now going forward is really just kind of build that foundation to where I'm more passionate about the foundation itself, and then I can build on top of that instead of just trying to make it seem like I have this giant building, Like I touched on a few minutes ago, the issue that I've had with video is that it's leaving me less time to make things and to experiment with things and to learn with things. I think maybe next year I'm gonna go to 2 videos a month instead of 4 videos a month, but obviously that's a far away. I think that's just more balanced for me, so I don't know. But doing a video every week definitely takes a lot of my free time, and it's very hard to get in here and feel like I can accomplish things. Now, could I do more in here? Absolutely, I really could. But I do enjoy my time doing other things, going out with friends, playing games, doing just about anything. Spending time with my fiance obviously is my most important thing to me. But I want to make more time for me being in the studio and creating stuff. And I find that if I do that, then the videos will kind of fall in place and I won't be chasing the videos. Instead, the videos will be chasing me. It sounds kind of weird, but it makes sense to me. Now, how am I gonna do this? Well, simply put, I'm just gonna build myself a schedule. I'm gonna say, this day is for shooting, this day is for editing, this day is for going out, doing this, doing that, and this day is for just getting in here by myself, quiet, making things. Right now, my schedule is kind of like the Wild West, is I just kind of fit everything in where it is, and some days I'm lazy and it pushes me off, and then I find that the beginning of my weeks are very empty, and the back of my weeks are very backloaded and convoluted, and I have to kind of like push things aside to get certain things done. So I think if I just balance that out in my week, I have enough time in the week, I just have to balance it out properly. So I think a well-formed schedule is exactly what I'm kind of looking for when it comes to this, and I think that's gonna help me like a lot. My next large goal that I'm gonna try and complete is to offer my lineup and to finalize that. I have a whiteboard here. This has everything on it that I'm trying to do for my product lineup. I have several products here. Some of them are completely finalized. Some of them aren't even started, and that's my problem, is that I'm already in February and I need to finish this product lineup and launch it within the next couple months, because I need to move on to other things. And I want to have this as a core group of products that I can sell and rotate in. And I don't have to have this offered, you know, all the time in black, light brown, dark brown, but I do want to have all these up on my store at all times in some way, shape, or form. And this has been kind of looming over me because this is one of my biggest goals for the year. And it's definitely, to me, probably my hardest goal, because it's a giant mountain that I have to climb up. And once I'm over it, I feel like it's going to be so much more beautiful on the other side. And I just can't wait to complete this. But I do need to spend time doing that. So if you have anything that you want to see in videos, I would love to make those at some point. If it doesn't really align with what I do, I might not do it, but anything is more welcome as an idea. I can't get enough concepts going for videos. Basically, I just make them and I hope that you like them. So if there's anything that you really want to see from me, please leave it in the comments below. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. And if you could, please just hit that subscribe button. But you don't have to do that. I'm not your old principal. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to hound you when you're running through the halls. Who knows? They might even be dead. Well, I'm sorry. But you know, you're not. So if you subscribe, you might have everlasting life. I'm not going to promise that, but just try, but yeah.